I think you might be a bad influence on each other.
Hello, June. Hello, Jennifer. I've recorded some questions here, and I've left enough space for you to answer. What do you think of your new school? Which do you like better, sunshine or rain?
How was your day, girls?
He spoke to me, and then it was just less and less, you know?
If there's something you want to communicate, you best say it now.
Jennifer, June, how would you describe your personalities?
I think you might be a bad influence on each other. It might be an idea to split you up for a while.
We will move the girls into special education.
Are you going to say anything?
We'll get them to talk yet.
Guilty or not guilty?
You need to take care of yourself.
You could at least say
You
something.
best say it now.
How do you plead?
They shall be institutionalized indefinitely.
If you were telling your story, how would it begin?
In order to write a good book, you need to feel it. You have to be inspired.
Right as now.
I can't bear life without my sister. It's brought a new awakening in me. I could reach out and touch the stars. I could see the galaxy.
Can't go back to the empty days before we found
I
out.
feel as though I'm swimming in a pool. I taste the bittersweet smell of salt. It's like God gave me a chance. A chance to prove who I really am.
Both of you did served up dynamic performances. So my question is for both of you briefly each, if you could please speak on what drew you to this project. Why did you want to be a part of this experience? Why did you want to unpack these real life characters? Letitia, if you wouldn't mind starting first.
Because of your reaction that we just got, that's exactly why we did this movie for you, and how you responded so positively to it. For me, it was just about getting to the humanity of who these young women were, and are, and for me, it's about just showcasing their creativity, showcasing their beauty, showcasing, how amazing and creative they are, but also shedding a light on the fact that, these two young women were placed in a psychiatric hospital that was not, that was not fit for them. It wasn't the right place, and they were misdiagnosed. And I feel like it allows us to have a conversation about mental health, especially with Black women, and how seriously we need to take this conversation, because, so many women out there are dealing with so many different things that people are not taking seriously. And it was just an opportunity to bring a beautiful story to the screen, and I'm so proud that we were able to do that, not only as lead actresses, but also as producers too.
Yeah, I would also add that for me, it's a huge honor. It's not often in your career that you get to depict people who really lived, and I think the responsibility of that and the specificity of that was really exciting, to have kind of a real archive body of media and research to sink my teeth into. I thought was a really exciting challenge, but also I think the director's vision was very interesting with it. Like from the jump, I could, like, Iga is a very she's very esoteric, and I think her willingness to expand on their creativity and for those elements to be so such motifs throughout the whole film, I think for me I was very excited by her vision for the piece and how she was going to open up this huge box of this gift of creativity that the twins give us through their writings, how she was going to realize those things, which I think she did fantastically. And those are some of the favorite aspects of the film for me.
Did either of you, through your research, discover the answer to the $1 million question? And that is, why did the sisters stop speaking? Why did they go silent?
We discovered early on that they not only moved from different places as young kids and their family moved from different places across the UK, but they were ostracized and bullied for the color of their skin from since they were children. So, and they had a speech impediment that not many people knew about. Like when they tried to speak, they couldn't get their words to fully form in the way that the other kids were. And the kids would usually pick on them, and they figured out that if I became silent and if I was maybe a little bit more smaller with the way I express myself, maybe they could stop picking on me, maybe they could leave me alone. And that didn't work out because they just experienced years and years of bullying up until they left school. So that really touched our hearts, and that really helped us to just channel the story in a way that was just like, they're not weird, they're not odd, they're not mysterious or mystical. They just was trying to protect themselves, and they used silence as a weapon to protect themselves. And unfortunately, society didn't fully understand that. And that's what plays out in our story, which is exciting to see, but also very tragic.